Welcome to Friendverse the podcast. This is Wandia.
And this is Shiko.
So welcome back, listeners.
To episode 12, which in our head was supposed to be the final episode of season 1. Remember?
Yeah.
When we were thinking out these episodes, we were like, let's do seasons and then season 1 until episode 12.
Don't
like
worry,
that.
you won't have to wait how long?
I
A year
know.
for season 2?
No. Maybe, by the way, we might not even take time off, or we might take 1 month off, and it depends
By
on
the
how
way,
we are feeling. Who knows?
Treat ourselves with some time. Time off.
I know. It would be nice. Maybe we take time off and get like sponsors.
You know this. Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah, maybe some of you guys who are listening could even
Sponsor the thing.
Yeah, right? Exactly, man.
Yeah.
Get us paid,
Exactly.
so that we can keep the lights on.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Wandia, what do you have for us today?
So I do have a quote. Of course, Instagram is where I lurk these days, and I came across this quote: "If you are omitting information or hiding other relationships in order to get someone to have sex with you, the sex isn't consensual." Because they don't have the information needed to make a fully informed decision.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be a segue for a super cool episode, but this is just something interesting I found.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking that sometimes you just think consent is about someone telling you yes or no, but also we need to give them the adequate information
I agree.
so that they can make the best possible decision based on what they want and how safe they feel
With you.
the environment they're in. All these things affect someone's response or answer to you.
Yeah. Oh, that is I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I get it. And I'm here for full disclosure.
1000%.
Because even things like tests, doing tests with people that you're sleeping with is important information.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to sleep with this person on a continuous basis, what are your thoughts on getting tested? I mean, everyone knows we should get tested.
Yeah.
But now, how do you approach that thing?
Yeah, I think I would say I don't think I have a challenge asking people when they last got tested, and also if you're getting into something with someone, also establishing the rules or how you're gonna engage by saying that you need to be getting tested every 3 months, every I don't know how many months, depending on also how long is this dalliance lasting for? Also, what precautions are you taking? Like, what type of contraceptive are you using, or are you not using any? So you see, all these things depend on also how your sexual dynamic looks, for you to be like, okay, since we are doing it this way, our rules are this, and this is how often we'll be getting tested, and are we gonna be going together, or we'll be just sharing the results with each other. And also, maybe you can be saying that you need to check in regularly to be like, well, maybe we should continue this, or maybe no, maybe we need to open it up. All these things are things that if you don't communicate, you think you're assuming it, and then at the end of it, maybe one of you will be disappointed or hurt or sick.
I agree with you. Now, you've talked about contraceptives. I've remembered when I was still in uni in the US, I had like terrible cramps. So the doctor was like, you know what, let's put you on the pill. So I was put on the pill. Do you know how my body reacted to the pill? I used to vomit.
Oh my God.
Like crazy. So can you imagine now if the pill was like my main contraceptive, because contraceptives are very gendered, because it's let's remove condoms, right, which men love to complain about. Everything else that women do, it's the women who'll do. They'll be the one who'll put the IUD. They are the ones who'll take the pill with all the side effects that come, the patch. You know what I'm saying? All these things that are
even the non-hormonal ones will fuck up your uterus. Maybe you'll have to get a hysterectomy. Like, I've had these stories from women in my family, from friends. Like, it's wild out there. Yet, people are not even having this conversation with their partners. Me, I'm like, if I need to get on any of those other contraceptions beyond condoms, we're gonna have a conversation from the financial aspect of it.
That's the other thing.
To like, well, this could cause these things to my body, and what do you think about it? You know, those things, everything. Ultimately, I'm the one who makes the final decision because, of course it's my body, right?
Of course.
But we're gonna shoulder all this. Yeah. When I feel
now
a twinge, I'm finna text you and be like, well, this shit, this is how it's going. Like, yeah.
You know, I've remembered a youngin, when I say youngin, I mean university students, saying that the dude was very against condoms. Then she went on the pill, and it was messing her skin. So I'm like, so was he reacting to latex, or did he...
Wait, the dude is the one who
was like, as a... So let me finish.
Just wait. Pause. Maybe I got it crossed. She went on the pill.
Yeah.
Then
no, the dude was like, him is not using condoms. So the chick is like, she went on the pill, right? Which was messing up her skin and whatever.
Yeah.
Then I was like, so is the dude allergic to latex or something?
Yeah.
No.
He just didn't like the feel.
It feels different.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ of Nazareth. So you're going to fuck up your nini? I'm like, what? As in,
like, yeah.
Anyway. I've decided maybe I am from a different generation, so there are things I don't understand. But fuck you, man.
Yeah.
What?
Because for real, like, to be honest, there are a few things that make me fearful than hormonal contraceptives. Because you don't know what will happen next. It's like, wow, what?
Me, first of all, like, I have hormonal imbalance.
Yeah.
Not that in my head. We did a test. The dude was like, you have hormonal imbalance. Now imagine putting a hormonal thing in there.
It's like a spanner in the... Like, it's now left. It's going left of left.
What? And then someone will tell you, it feels different. Anyway.
Yeah. The people who are raw dogging.
Well.
I will not... That's a conversation for another day.
Well, it's fine. I mean, it's
just
not like also... Like plan B is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel so bad because all the what consequences are borne by women. Because even plan B has its consequences.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, have you ever taken plan B?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've taken
Luckily.
I've once.
Yeah.
And it's so ingrained in my head because I've already told you I have hormonal imbalance.
Yes.
Of course, I had a fucking reaction to the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like those ones of like, whoa.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, like, it's so unpredictable that even the fact that people don't, okay, no, not people, men don't realize how much it makes us get fucked up, both emotionally, physically, all these things. Me, I'm like, we are going to shoulder the burden together. I'm really sorry. It's those ones even for when you're late. I'm gonna text you. I'll be like, oh, congratulations, we are parents. Njoroge is going to be born.
Fuck them kids. Mary stops.
To the stops. Yeah, but for me, I believe, let's be sharing this because you're going to know, you're going to share like everything. I really don't. Kwanza, even I think I'm of the opinion of if I have to go to the stops, I feel like the dude should pay for everything. He's gonna take
But
me.
what if it's like he wants the kid? Have the kid?
And I will tell no. Okay, usually I
I'm
don't.
just saying.
To be honest, I do not.
No,
listen. Before I get into I usually know this person and myself have a similar mind. You know, those ones for where like.
What if it's a rando? Like a rando one night stand?
That's not my jam, to be honest.
Okay,
I feel like I need to know you in some level before I can, like, yeah. So that's why for some of us, something like hooking up via Tinder immediately. So it's usually like, okay, so we met on Tinder, so we'll have a chat for some time and everything.
Yeah.
So for me, I feel like I don't think I would be able to get into a position where such, also their accidents. Yeah. I don't think I would be able. It could happen, but the likelihood of it happening with someone who we are not having the same mind would be pretty low. And that's usually something I communicate. When you're having regular sex with someone and, mistakes can happen. So I bet also you've talked about in the event and everything. So I'm very clear that I don't want children. So since I don't want children, are you okay with supporting that idea that even though it's by mistake, it's to the stoops? So for me, I believe like if I would get accidentally pregnant or something and I need to go to the stoops, like the dude should pay. He should make sure I'm okay and everything, because ultimately it's my body that's going through all this. So I feel also this is the benefit of not hooking up with randos, so that there is that expectation that I'm not just someone you'll just drop off up or like, after Isha.
I mean, if it's a rando, just pay and you don't want the child.
Exactly.
Honestly,
I mean, it's pretty easy.
I'm all for that.
1000%.
To be honest. As in, me, it's not even at his pro-choice. Me, it's pro-abortion.
Pro-abortion. There we go. Yeah, exactly. So I feel like, dudes should just cover everything from the transport, driving you there.
Seriously?
Oh, bet.
God,
like
I don't
if it
know.
will.
I don't. Well,
no, wait.
My life circumstance right now, I feel like my opinion, people will be like, oh, what is she talking about? She's married or whatever. But, listeners, I was single. Okay. And at that point when I was single, I had the thoughts. Okay.
Yes.
And me, there was nothing. That was not my mindset. My mindset was, I call a pal. We go with that pal.
Yeah.
Do. Move on with life.
I guess it also depends which dude it is.
It doesn't matter. Let me tell you, even if it was because we are not going to have
depends.
that.
To be honest, it depends.
No, me, I was never going to have that conversation. Give you that chance to be like, oh, what if, I was thinking of marrying you. You
like
know what
right
I mean?
Now,
like, I don't even want you. No, I'm just saying, it doesn't matter even if you've had these conversations. When the actual thing happens and you're pregnant,
like who does
people change
their
stops? You know what I'm saying? People change their mind. So there'll be someone would have told you, yeah, let's go. As in, if it happens.
At the moment.
No, what I'm saying is, right now you're saying, because I have this conversation, this person will take me, you will pay. But, when the actual event happens, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
someone will be like, oh, no, let's keep the baby, let's try this relationship.
And that's when we move sideways. Everyone will just part.
And that is why I'm like, don't have that
maybe also I'm thinking of one specific person in mind when I'm thinking of that.
Okay.
Sour. So maybe that's why I'm a bit convoluted. But now I can see also your mind around that. But in my mind, I'm like, what has the dude done? Like, what is he bringing to the table?
See, after that, you Melissa that story and move on. Cut your losses and move on.
So you continue shagging or what?
No, it depends.
Like, if you're going to continue shagging, you're going to pay for that shit. Hey! Like, excuse me? Hi! Okay. What are you doing? What?
Okay.
What are you bringing to the table? Hey! I'm sorry.
Okay, Sawa, cut your losses and move on what? Then. Jesus. Aish, please.
Like, yeah. Wow. Like, it's one thing if we're gonna part ways, after that. Yeah. But if we're gonna continue shagging, you're like, okay.
But what if, listen, because, what if later the person comes and tells you, the dudes come and tells you, I can't believe you killed my child. I can't even say it with a straight face. Jesus
Do you remember that tweet for... Actually, when you see America have been talking about abortion for a couple on the timeline and Twitter.
Defunding,
the tweet for someone was like, I can't believe people would kill a child at 6 weeks, do all that stuff. Then someone said, if I mix this up with your calamari, you would eat it.
the size of a shrimp.
Woo!
The size, as in,
I just died.
People have very convoluted ideas about.
I really died
As
because
in, I'm like, do better. Think.
the death was mine.
Think. As in, do you know, because of all these things that are happening with
Ooh.
the abortion bills
Yeah.
in the US, I went and read about the history of abortion. And do you know how it started? So it used to happen commonplace. As in, women used to carry out abortions on other women. Then this dude came and said that these people don't have the expertise. Basically, it was a gendered thing and a capitalist thing. Like, they wanted to make money out of it, number one, and they wanted men who were doctors to do it. Because before, it was midwives who used to do it. Because even remember, midwives are the ones who used to do the whole giving birth thing. Then now it became obs and gynos, right? Who were, at that point in time, men. So there's this. So I'm like, do you even know why you're anti-abortion? You don't even know where it's... Wait, because it was a thing that used to happen. You want to tell me there's no, like, aka witch doctor in Uko Nyeri who used to mix up some herbs and cause a miscarriage? Aye, please, people,
You can't remember growing up, we used to be told if you just drink, like, strong tea.
It will cause an as in, you people, as in, I'm like, sometimes I'm like, do people even know why they have certain thoughts, especially regarding such things? Like, read the history of things.
Actually, now you've made me think about when I was very steeped in my religion, and this is something I 1000% regret. To be honest, I wasn't really able to apologize to my friend, but a friend of mine when I was in university, and this is when I was a staunch Catholic. Like, I used to go for lunchtime mass, like, as in mass and rosary were things that I used to carry on my back.
Wow.
Like, my self-care. That was my self-care.
Who are you?
Like, as in. And so my friend at that time, she approached me and she was like, yeah, I got an abortion, and I judged her. I was like, how could you do that? Like, I can't believe that's something that you did and everything. And to be honest, that situation always haunts me. Like, I always think about it often. And I'm like, wow, that's such a terrible thing. And I don't know if maybe it's easy for me to blame religion and the person that I was. I don't know if that would be right.
No, but it was I get what you're saying. So the person you were at that point had these thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And you became better, which is the point of, like, knowledge and self-awareness and creating, like, improving yourself.
Making the choice about what things to believe in.
Yes, and questioning why you believe certain things. So at that point, the person, you can't, there's this thing I saw where it was a writer who said, don't be too hard on yourself for decisions you made at a certain point. At that point, they were the best you could do. So yes, you've acknowledged that you were wrong. Because even me, honestly, do you know? Oh God. So I've never been at a super saved whatever, but I used to, like, I was those perfunctionary Christians who go to church every Sunday. Then you are randomly like, I would read Daily Bread once in a while or whatever. So, but I've never been super arty. Oh my God, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? But I did have thoughts. These thoughts that are socialized in us about, and you end up judging people. So I have done it. Even before, I started drinking when I was 23. So you can imagine the thoughts I had about people being drunk.
Thank God I was Catholic, because now I drank before that.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, okay, so the drinking was more, I can say that it was more like, I don't need alcohol to have fun, which I don't. But alcohol is delicious and whatever.
I know, you've caught up.
You know what I'm saying?
You made up for lost time. You made up for lost time. So you good, girl.
Yes. So I had judgmental thoughts, which were probably steeped from religion. You know what I'm saying? So even about like having kids out of wedlock. Even the way I'm saying, out of wedlock, that is very religious nonsense. So those are, but I'm better. I've grown and I know why I had those thoughts.
Yes.
And I know they were wrong.
Yeah.
And I have, I'm better now. Yeah, so I think that is, so I'm sorry you
I
felt that way and feel that way.
To be honest, I still feel it in some ways. I wonder if I will ever feel better about it. Maybe this is what is telling me that I should tell that person that.
No, but what purpose will it have?
I know, it's for myself.
Yes.
And to be honest,
it's for yourself.
That's why I keep on thinking, I'm like, I know I'm better these days,
yes.
but why am I still haunted by that?
But part of it is because it's that thing where there's the expectations that you should always feel sorry for this thing that you did. And you need to forgive yourself.
Yeah.
Part of self-care is forgiving yourself. No, seriously.
I totally
it's forgiving yourself.
That,
And time is the greatest healer. So with time, you'll be less
it will have
harsh
me
on yourself. You know what I mean?
And I guess it will also protect me in future in also one, like, enveloping myself with this belief system or that is very, to be honest, when I think about it, I just feel like so discriminatory because you don't even know why someone is getting an abortion. It's their business. So why was I, why would someone, a totally external entity, be so concerned and hurt and be like, you should not have done, like, wow. Okay, I was not that emotional, but I was very judgmental. Yeah.
But, I feel like part of that is also a socialization thing where we feel like people should tell us why they do certain things. Like, or how could you? It's like you feel like you deserve an explanation. And I'm like, why do you think you deserve an explanation?
No.
Yeah. Why?
Anyway, growth. That's like, thank God I'm not the person I was at that time. To be honest, I look at myself now and I'm like, you're moving in the right direction.
Because the person you were at that point was a product of external factors.
Yes.
So the person you were becoming is more inward looking and more a product of who you want to be. So that's a very good distinction. Yeah. Huh?
Yes.
Support Mary Stopes. Is the takeaway here.
Is the takeaway.
And all those people who are ukoati or morals and whatever die.
Well,
I'm like, seriously, like, so it makes me quite angry.
Don't let a piece of shrimp mess up your life. Because to be honest, now when I think about it, imagine you get a kid at that particular point and there are people who do get kids when they're in uni and everything. It probably worked out for them. But also, if I would imagine myself even in that position, like, my life would have totally changed.
No, let me tell you, even if you're 40
as in,
and you become pregnant and you do not want to keep
now
pregnancy.
I'm talking about that me judging my friend. Putting in that position. I'm
like at any
point.
At any
point. At any point. From when you now can be able to have them to even the point when you're just about to not have them. Any moment, it's up to you to decide to be like, actually, no thanks.
Exactly.
No thanks and not at all. Nope. Yeah. Saying no.
I know. Because sometimes, so there was this situation where there was regret in having a child. But at that point, there's this innocent human in the world. Yeah. You have to step up. You know what I'm saying?
The idea of responsibility in that level is just a lot. Ooh, man.
Yeah, well.
Like, as in, I struggle to wake up on time. I tell myself, maybe 10 more minutes.
Don't worry. When the time comes, the motherly instinct will check. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let me tell you, I don't even... To be honest, this conversation shall not go that direction. Because you cannot imagine the number of years I have been married. And the number of times I've been told to get a child. So...
Your womb has many stakeholders.
What people are inside my freaking womb. People are inside there.
It's a habitat.
What?
These people.
As in, it's so annoying. I'm like, seriously, mind your own business.
Mind your own womb.
God, mind your own womb and leave me
Even
alone.
if you don't have a womb, don't mind yourself. Mind yourself.
That is the message.
Yeah.
That is the message. And then I'm like, okay, I think the worst people to ever tell me anything are those people who follow what is expected of them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I went to school, I got married, I got
at this
a job,
particular age,
I got a child. And then you ask them, did you, like, when you have conversations with them, you can tell that it was just, I'm doing these things that are expected of me, kind of, you know what I mean? And then that someone just tells you, no, just have a child and get it over and done with. I'm like, I'm sorry, that's not how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and number two, that is not even a conversation that me and you should be having. As in, we are not cool like that. Because first of all, how?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'm just like, I feel like that's my current situation with maybe at that point when those conversations used to come up with my siblings. So it's for, you may never know, you'll change your mind. Just have them while you can. Even those ones for, going against the grain or the process. As you said, there's that timeline for you finished school,
you're growing
you
old.
get a job.
Oh, and don't forget, I've already said I've gotten hormonal imbalance. So time is of the essence.
I'm just like, how boring.
I know. Do you know that is what I think in my head? I'm like, do you know
this is a conversation that we are having. We could talk about like things that we'd like to see in the world, but now you're here in my womb.
We could be drinking alcohol.
We could really be drinking alcohol and having powerful conversations, but now you're in my womb. You're in my womb. You're in my womb.
And then you'll ask me why I stopped talking to you because of this nonsense.
Wow. You just reminded me like how I avoid certain conversations.
That is a thing.
Hadi now I'm like, those ones for, hey, WhatsApp is tricky. WhatsApp is for 5 people. The rest of you are not trusted. Like, because family members on WhatsApp will behave badly.
No. God, do you know now, Paka, you start escaping family meetings. I'm like, do people realize how these nonsensical questions change relationships?
Yes.
Like, I would like to have a relationship with you, but I know if we meet, the first question will be, wapi mtoto?
Yeah.
Imagine minding your business in freaking in the supermarket. You're shopping, and someone comes to ask you, wapi mtoto? I swear
like you just give up. Should I be worried about huduma number or what? Like
that is
about the housing levy, the huduma number, or this thing that you're in my womb. Like I can't. I can't. I just have to like ghost you in totality. Physically, I'll run away from you.
That is the thing. I'm like, I am, as in physically, you will know the difference. Like something has changed. And if you refuse to see why, then I'm sorry. Like, there's nothing we are doing here. There is absolutely nothing.
Indeed. Yeah. So by the way, this conversation has gone full circle.
It's okay. It's a random.
Yeah, and
it's randomness.
I think in all of these things, it's consent that has been going through it, from the sex to the conversations to having babies to, I mean, just having control of your life. People forget it's me who's controlling it. So even like now back to the ones for maybe having conversations with your partner and everything. I feel like sometimes you read yourself, or you negotiate yourself out of having control over your life by not having these conversations.
That is the thing.
If you don't have these conversations, you're always like, maybe I think this is what you're doing. And I'm like, this is how you live your life? So that maybe people are afraid of getting rejected, or you're afraid of getting bad feedback. I'm like, just get it and move on to the next one. Like, because someone telling you they don't want to continue having sex with you or what, like, they're more. Like,
Kuna wengi Nairobi, hebu niambie.
Like, firstly, there are many, even the married ones. They're available.
God.
I know she is married, but yeah, people. But it's tough. People who are in monogamous things are disturbing us.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hear.
Yeah, exactly. We are being disturbed. But me, I'm just like, make better decisions, have better conversations.
God, hasn't that been like our message from episode 1? Have better conversations. You know what? These are the conversations we should be having instead of being inside people's business.
Yeah, don't
about how they are living their lives or whatever.
Whoa, don't do that. Just, it's better to have conversations. Instead of being in someone's womb, ask them, would you like to have a child? If they tell you yes, then you now go forward and be like, oh, you're having, and you wait for the invitation for someone to have that conversation.
That is the thing.
Yeah? So if you're not an involved partner in the situation, you should have no business inviting yourself. Yeah?
No?
But if you're a partner in that, take control of the situation. Because it would be a mess if you're just coasting through a relationship. Like, what? Are you all right? Is that how you're really living your life? Unless you guys are being reckless, which is also, please no. Like, we're trying to minimize the STDs and the STIs in Nairobi so that us single people can enjoy life.
Well, wasn't there some study where it said that married people have more STDs than single people or some crazy nonsense? I'm telling you, Nairobi is a freaking cesspool. There was.
And that degree of separation. One day we should just sit down and exchange notes. Be like, wow!
Hi. I don't know Nairobi men except my husband.
Yeah, these people for United States of America. Yeah. Kwanza, hey, if I was in the States at this point in my life, it would be hectic. Wow. It would be dangerous, to be honest. Maybe so that's why maybe I'm not there.
There was a reason.
Because, wow. Hey, the way they look, oh no. Wow. The way they're tall.
Hiyo kitu inakuwashanga. Kwani Nairobi nothing.
Juicy. Okay, no juicy today. I was having a conversation with someone, and they're like, I think 5'6". 5'5".
Oh God, shorter than you.
Yeah. Then they're like, I shared that meme for Ati, where there's a tall woman who's kneeling and the dude is her height.
Yeah.
So it's quite funny to me because that's just the Nairobi pool. Anyways, so that dude laughed. So I was kind of surprised and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, you're short. Like, why are you laughing? This is your Subaru, it is yours, accept it. Then I asked him, like, you're talking like you're shark. Then he's like, no, I'm average. I was like, my friend. Hey. Anyways, these things change. I might bring my short boyfriend, my short husband.
We will accept.
You will have to accept him.
We will accept.
Because if I love him. All 5'4" of him.
Wait,
you will love him.
Stop height shaming.
I'm not. Didn't I say I might bring him and I will love him? Because if he gives me what I need, I will be the one to get the pan on top of the shelf. I will do that. I will change the bulb.
There are ladders. Oh dear.
I mean, why buy a ladder when I'm here? Like, this is what for better or for worse. Why do you say for worse?
You are a mess.
Oh
my God.
Actually, please, short men, please continue hitting on me.
Oh my God, one dear, please.
Me, I'm an equal opportunity
employer.
Lover. Please don't listen to Shiko. I'm an equal opportunity lover.
Me, I haven't said you're the one who's a man for better or worse.
Anyway, I don't know much about marriage. These are my thoughts. If you want to educate me, just educate. Anyways, I'm an equal opportunity lover. If our minds meet, that's all that matters. And our other ninis, if they meet well.
See,
If they meet well.
Did you see that tweet? Ati you're out here shagging men who don't even call it a vagina. They say ninio.
Ninio.
I died.
Wow.
Imagine ati
As
ninio.
in, sounds like the ghetto.
The ghetto.
That means you're not having conversations.
Guy. Ati ninios. Our ninios.
That means you're not talking
Ama
about things.
Your pink ring.
Pink private part.
Inside joke, sorry.
Inside joke, that's an inside joke. But, hey, guys, have conversations. Say vagina, say penis. Like, say it. Say period. Say,
oh my
say
God.
Things.
Period. Do
say
you know?
Say the things. You know, say them. Just remove the shame from it, because then I think it makes things in the bedroom or the sofa or wherever you are doing these things, the roof, the toilet, it makes it so much better. Like,
oh God.
It makes it more intimate. Like, don't you want better sex? Like, say the words.
Did you see? Oh God, that chick was like, "Ati me in my big age, I've never had an orgasm." Then this other chick was like, "Masturbate, you silly girl." I was like, exactly.
Right.
Like, people out here not masturbating.
Firstly,
in the
if
year
you're
of
going
our
back
Lord.
and it was not good, what's up? Like, why?
See, because
Even your job where you hate it, you're paid. So now, like, yeah. I can't believe it. Like, I cannot. No, sis. My friends,
I'm
you
dead.
deserve. Firstly, if he's not eating a crumb of... like, if he's not eating the crumbs of pussy, like...
This episode
firstly,
has gone west.
Like, firstly, he must be eating well. If he's not, maybe just buy a toy. It's just...
Team Toys here.
Yeah, like, take control. Like, you deserve. Huh? Self-worth. Like, I can't. Like, just respect yourself. Because if you're expecting someone else to respect yourself and you don't, like, there's a mistake.
No, but you know there are women who don't enjoy oral sex.
Okay, actually, that's a point.
So there's that too.
Okay, indeed. So, just make sure you're getting what you need.
Want. Yes.
What you want and what you need.
Yes.
From this person.
Yes.
Don't go back if it's not meeting your standards. You know? Yeah. Simply.
I'm telling you.
Because these niggas, no. Many of them, nope. No is a complete sentence. Like, so just say nope. You see, the text
Depende.
1000%.
I'm telling you. Wow. Yeah. Hey, so, was there a point to this episode?
We were just going.
Freestyle.
We freestyled. And this is where we reached. We've covered topics. Yeah. By the way,
it's abortion.
Yeah, consent, sex, communication, Tinder. Hey, by the way, Tinder. Whoa, it's been some time. Yeah, but it's tiring. Hey, but when I washed it in the States, girl, oh my God,
you are just window shopping.
Huh? Wow. Oh my God, I've never seen it. Wow. All of them are fine. All of them. Like, all. I did not see one crumb of ugly nigga. I did not.
The content is not available at your current location.
Exactly. Like,
you must do what you must, man.
Ooh, it was so late. But I feel like for the way I was there for a short trip, it could not have worked. You need to be there like for a month. So that...
a week?
No. Also, it has to be, you're there to be available to do things.
Oh,
to meet up with
not
people.
okay. Gotcha.
So I was there for a week, but even my schedule.
I know.
Really
I remember.
Because now you're just chatting in the morning and in the evening.
Yeah.
But niggas be fine. Wow. And yet they're the ones who are carried in the boats. Oh, guy. Woo!
You have a problem.
Just, oh my God. Anyway, wow. And yeah, as you said, the episode went west, and Hey.
Thank you for staying with us thus far.
Yeah, thus far.
Mm.
As we gushed, as I just talked about US stickers. Oh, God bless them. God bless America.
Oh my God! Seriously?
I'm just saying.
Seriously?
I mean, if we are praying for the maintenance or something, we must maintain good things, Amma. What do you think? Firstly, you're coming from a point of privilege. You experienced this for how many years? How many years?
Not many.
Okay.
And also, I wasted a lot of time in relationships.
Yeah, I feel like university was that a lot. Even I was in a long-term relationship, but maybe it's for the best.
Maybe
because I don't think I was.
Me, I won't even lie.
I don't have discipline.
Me, I won't lie. I feel like I wasted.
I might have been very pregnant at this point.
No.
Okay, with kids.
Where? Me?
No, I'm saying me. Imagine.
Maybe you with your Catholicism.
Exactly.
Me've always been pro-abortion.
So I would have just
always.
Been like, so I would have had some 3 toys or something.
Jesus.
Because that discipline, what is a discipline?
Your head would have been in the sand like an ostrich. You know that?
I would be uko an accountant. Wow, guy, so. And that is a
There's nothing wrong with accountants.
For me, it would be a challenge because I remember I was fighting my all. Like, we used to fight all the time with my dad because he was like, how are you not going to become an accountant? After doing finance, after doing CPAs, all these things. And then what? How? So
I think,
my one goal was to escape that thing.
No, it's so bad that you go to uni to do degrees that are mandated on you by your parents. Exactly. As in serious. Okay, no, that didn't happen to me. Yeah. But I know people that it happened to. You know, me, like I willingly did finance. You know what I mean?
Imagine I told my dad I would like to do architecture. Then he was like, where is it?
Jesus!
Yeah. I mean, even after high school, after I told him my grade, he was like, hey, I'm shocked you passed. I don't know what he thought. Like, as in, I'm like, wow, bro, I'm smart, bre. Like, anyway. Yeah, so thank God I am not with children and accountants because that would be driving me wild.
But no, but you wouldn't be the person you are now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
but I think deep down, you don't think deep down,
no,
something, or I would crack at 30 and be like, I'm tired of living this life.
But you'd still continue doing it because now one year. How many people?
See, isn't that why people go nuts at 35 and be like, they wake up and they're like, they look around. And they're just like, fuck this shit. You run away from your family. Yeah. So you have 3 kids. Oh my God. And then you've been raising them, like what?
Super mom. Yeah. You're a jobo.
Or not even, or maybe you've just been meh. Raising them like it's just like any other job. Your house help is the one who's doing everything. You don't have a relationship with your kids. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you're outsourcing everything. Because I feel like
even the
kids need a hands-on approach. Especially when they're...
I don't know.
I would say.
I would hope so.
I would... maybe based on even how I was brought up. I appreciate that my folks had a hands-on approach when it came to me. So I didn't really feel like it's me and the help or me and the tutor or me and the who or whoever was the auntie or something.
I mean, even like studies, I'm sure. I mean, seriously, I'm the last person to talk about children. So
by the way, hey,
come
on in my branch. From the stops to children,
I know you look all
multifaceted.
I'm like,
yeah, but yeah. So I just feel like maybe at 35 you just crack and you run away, or people also just give up on life. They're like, this is not what. Okay, also giving up on life is a bad term to use, but just feel like this is not the place for them.
But also people do give up on life, that, right?
But
and it manifests itself differently.
Yeah.
But there's that element of giving up. I know giving up.
I feel like giving up, the term is such it's judgmental in a way that you give up. But I'm just like,
I see what you mean.
I feel like maybe it's like you lose connection to the life that you're living and you're like, this is not it, and you make a choice to do something different. Whether it is permanent, whether it is, like, whatever it means, that change your idea of what you want to continue living as. But yeah, you wake up and you will change your life completely, and people will reject that. And there'll be people who'll be hurt, but mwishowe see it's you also. But now it gets complicated now if you have dependents and all that. So, saa zingine, that's why some of us we are me. We are me. I'm like, woo! Tomorrow I may wake up and like, woo, nope. Now what can I do if I have 3 kids? I can't. I have to be like, I have to cook ugali for them.
I can't cook ugali.
Yeah. Wow. Exactly. Maybe if you had many kids, you'd have to be like, I have to make it myself because I have to make a big one.
What is the point of this conversation?
Anyway, I don't even know where we are right now, but we've had fun.
Yes, season 1 has been dope. Thank you for listening to us, but
there comes a time.
Yes.
We say goodbye.
Yeah.
May the road rise to meet you.
You'd think we've drunk something, but we really have not.
This is just our reg. This is how we are. These are we. This really be we.
These.
Yeah, these are we. Like, we are we.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, this has been fun.
It has.
This season has been fantastic. Thank you, Shiko, for having conversations with me. I really hope for a lovely next season.
I know. Yeah. So see you guys in season 2.
Bye.
Bye.
This podcast episode is recorded with the assistance of Courier. You can listen to this podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, or anywhere else you listen to podcasts.